Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I'll be the host and person who is quietly judging your life choices. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, skipping is an option. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing, and that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, raise your hand if you've pooped your pants as an adult. Vote for the faker now. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. The faker can only be caught if the vote is unanimous, so do your best to come to a group consensus. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you've ever written an angry review on Yelp. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. All the votes went to... That is indeed the faker. Alright, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. It's going to be face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, make the face you'd have at a NASCAR race. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Talking is allowed and encouraged. It'll help you find that faker. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second face value task to your devices now. And the task was, make the face you'd have if you were attacked by a sexy werewolf. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third face value task now. This was the task. Make the face you'd make in a hot tub. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. And everyone voted for. Group Mind steered you in the wrong direction. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, point at someone who is probably a dog lover. Vote for the faker now. Voting together is encouraged, but don't forget, you get points for voting for the faker no matter what. The votes singled out. Well, at least you were all wrong together. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. And the task, point at someone you want to know better. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Everyone suspects the faker has been found. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as cars you've owned in your lifetime. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. That faker is still on the loose. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as years you think the American Civil War lasted. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third number pressure task now. And the task, hold up as many fingers as you want on your left hand. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Wow, even on the last task, you couldn't vote together to find the faker. Yeah, it's almost like you gave up. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Hit send now, or you might lose your answers. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A food that makes you nauseous. Vote for the faker now. Everyone voted for... Ah, yes, you caught the faker.